Are you ready for the next wave of mind-blowing sci-fi films? With 2024 and 2025 bringing a lineup of highly anticipated releases, get ready for futuristic adventures, thought-provoking plots, and stunning visuals. From AI thrillers to cosmic epics, these films are set to redefine the genre. Number 1. Companion. How do you tell a sci-fi story that feels big while keeping it personal? That's the challenge Companion seems ready to tackle when it releases in January 2025. Directed by Drew Hancock, this film takes a smaller, more intimate approach to sci-fi, with the cast led by Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. While the plot is tightly under wraps, early descriptions suggest it could explore themes like loneliness and connection in a world where technology plays a bigger role in our lives than ever before. Number 2. Mickey 17. What would you do if you were replaceable? That's the question at the heart of Mickey 17. Releasing later in January 2025, directed by Bong Joon-ho, the Oscar-winning genius behind Parasite. This film is based on Edward Ashton's novel about a clone, or expendable, sent to do dangerous work on a distant colony. Starring Robert Pattinson, the story promises to explore deep questions about identity, survival, and what it means to be human. So, expect this movie to deliver more than just a gripping sci-fi plot. It's likely to make you think about how far we're willing to go to survive, and whether the cost is worth it. Number 3. Captain America: Brave New World. When you think of Captain America, you probably picture a hero with a shield and an unshakable moral compass. But Captain America: Brave New World could be the most sci-fi twist the MCU has taken with the character yet. Anthony Mackie returns as Sam Wilson, taking on the Captain America mantle officially. Adding to the intrigue is Harrison Ford playing President Thaddeus Ross, hinting at a story filled with geopolitical intrigue. Number 4. 28 Years Later. Why do zombies never go out of style? Maybe it's because they tap into our deepest fears about survival, humanity, and what happens when society collapses. 28 Years Later, coming in June 2025, revives the zombie genre with Danny Boyle, the original director of 28 Days Later, back at the helm. Cillian Murphy also returns, reprising his role from the first film. But what makes this film even more exciting is its potential to explore new ideas. With Alex Garland writing the script, expect it to be as thought-provoking as it is terrifying. Number 5. Megan 2.0. What happens when the lines between human and AI blur even further? That's the big question surrounding Megan 2.0, set to hit theaters in June 2025. The original Megan introduced us to an AI doll that wasn't just creepy, it was scarily smart. Now, this sequel promises to go deeper into AI ethics and the dangers of letting technology take control. Number 6. Superman. When James Gunn takes on a project, you know it's going to be unique. His version of Superman, releasing in July 2025, promises to be a fresh take on the character. Instead of retelling the origin story we've all seen before, this film focuses on a younger Clark Kent, balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. David Cornsweet stars as Superman, while Rachel Brosnahan takes on the role of Lois Lane. Could this movie finally give the DC the big win it's been searching for? Number 7. The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Marvel's first family is finally joining the MCU in The Fantastic Four: First Steps, coming in July 2025. Directed by Matt Shakman and starring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, this reboot is set in an alternate 1960s universe, giving it a retro feel. What's more exciting is how it could integrate real science into its storytelling. The Fantastic Four are explorers at heart, and their cosmic adventures could pave the way for Marvel's most scientifically grounded movie yet. The stakes could be out of this world, literally. Number 8. Avatar: Fire and Ash. When James Cameron does sci-fi, he doesn't just create movies, he creates entire worlds. Avatar: Fire and Ash, the next chapter in the Pandora saga, lands in December 2025. This time we're meeting the Ash people, a fiery new tribe that adds even more depth to the lush, intricate world of Pandora. With stunning visuals and cutting-edge technology, Cameron is pushing cinematic boundaries once again. Number 9. Tron: Ares. It's been over a decade since Tron Legacy brought neon-lit cyberspaces to life, and now Tron: Ares is here to reignite the franchise in October 2025. With Jared Leto starring, this film promises to dive deeper into the digital world. Virtual reality and AI have advanced significantly since the last movie. Number 10. The Mandalorian and Grogu. What's next for everyone's favorite Star Wars duo? The Mandalorian and Grogu, coming in May 2026, brings their story to the big screen. Directed by Jon Favreau, this movie promises to tie together threads from the Mandalorian series while expanding the Star Wars universe. Grogu, who's already grown so much as a character, could take on an even bigger role, blending the mystical elements of the Force with cutting-edge sci-fi technology. Number 11. The Bride. What happens when classic horror meets cutting-edge sci-fi? That's the question The Bride, arriving in September 2025, aims to answer. Directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, this reimagining of the Frankenstein mythos blends gothic horror with modern technological anxieties. Jessie Buckley stars as the titular bride, a character who explores themes of identity, autonomy, and the ethics of creation. The combination of a strong cast, a visionary director, and timeless themes makes this one to watch. Number 12. Blade. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is no stranger to blending genres, and Blade, arriving in November 2025, could be one of its boldest experiments yet. Starring Mahershala Ali as the titular vampire hunter, this reboot seeks to merge supernatural horror with advanced sci-fi weaponry. Blade's mission to fight vampires has always relied on high-tech gadgets, but in this reboot, we could see an even deeper dive into the science behind the supernatural. Number 13. Masters of the Universe. What happens when you blend epic fantasy with futuristic sci-fi? That's the balance Masters of the Universe seeks to strike when it hits theaters in June 2026. He-Man and his battle against Skeletor have always been rooted in a unique fusion of genres, combining sword and sorcery aesthetics with advanced technologies. This reboot aims to modernize the franchise for a new generation, possibly following in the footsteps of Dune with its emphasis on immersive world building. Number 14. Supergirl: Women of Tomorrow. Could Supergirl: Women of Tomorrow be the film that redefines how we see DC's extraterrestrial heroes? This film, slated for July 2026, takes a more grounded, emotional approach to Kara Zor-El's story. As we wait for these movies to hit theaters, it's clear that sci-fi is more than just entertainment. It's a way to explore who we are and where we're going. These films don't just show us futuristic worlds, they reflect our current hopes, fears, and questions about the future. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We'll see you guys next time.